Good morning, afternoon, and evening, folks, and welcome to DPS, Delta's Problematic Systems. Would you like to take off at the time of the flight you purchased? First of all, how dare you? Second of all, you'll take this delay and like it. You absolute imbecile. Welcome to DPS, Dudes Playing Stuff, a Space Mafia podcast. And now, on to the show.
Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday night. Welcome to DPS. Well, it's Tuesday night for us. It's probably actually Tuesday night for you guys listening to this. Anyways, welcome to the show. It is the show where a bunch of friends just sit around and talk about whatever. Video games, something. My brain's not working tonight. I am asleep.
Yeah, you didn't get a lot of sleep.
I didn't get a lot of sleep. Your hosts tonight are Rich, Dylan, and Greg. Yeah, that's all I got. What's new, guys? I haven't seen you in like a week.
I don't know. Who are you? I haven't seen you, so.
I am tired. I've been on vacation.
I was going to say, someone decided to take a vacation from us.
I did.
Take us and didn't invite us out or anything like that. Or
I'm sorry. Well, it was I don't know. I don't know if you guys would have made it through the first night. So for those that don't know, I went to Sweden. It was a half birthday / Christmas gift for both me and Laura because we both have December birthdays. So we wanted to do something fun, something different. Every year we try to do like a little like Christmas getaway, like some place that has like a Christmas market or like something holiday. And I've always wanted to go to Scandinavia, so we thought Sweden sounds like fun, and it was a lot of fun. But I gotta tell you, the airport situation, the flying situation, I don't normally have an issue with flying, but that was the most miserable experience of my life. And that's going to Sweden and coming home from Sweden. Like it was just a fucking nightmare. I'm gonna tangent for a second. So we left Black Friday, and which, you know, whatever, like we knew that it should be theoretically an easy traveling day because nobody's going to leave the day after Thanksgiving. That's crazy talk. We fly out of our flight was from Cleveland to New York City to Paris to Sweden. We're gonna in Stockholm. We're gonna spend the night in Stockholm, and then we were getting up the next morning to fly basically to the Arctic Circle. And we were going to spend a couple days there, and then we would fly back to Stockholm and finish our vacation out in Stockholm. So originally, our plan was, when we booked our tickets, we were going to fly to Detroit on the way, like in and out of Detroit, because it was easy. It's easy for us to get on the way home, because God forbid anything happens, Detroit's close enough to us where like somebody can come and pick us up and bring us home. Because I was going to work today since we got back yesterday. And we got an email probably like a week after we booked saying that they canceled our flight to Detroit. Instead, they were going to fly us into Minneapolis. Not ideal, but whatever. Like, it's a flight. We're still going to, should be getting home like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock yesterday, whatever. So the Black Friday we leave. We get to New York City. We have a 2.5 hour layover. Everything's going smooth. Like, we get to New York City, no problem. We go through you go through border patrol, make sure everything's set up. We grab dinner. We get to the gate, and all of a sudden, it is like, nobody's saying anything about boarding. Like, it's getting closer to our flight. Like, we have a connecting flight in Paris. Like, we need to get there. All of a sudden, comes over the radio, "Hey, we're really sorry. There's a mechanical issue." They're not saying what it is, just a mechanical issue. We gotta we're holding off for an hour. Okay, like pretty close, but theoretically we'll be okay.
Just what you want going over a big, large body of water.
Right. So we can. What the heck is going on with my? Hang on a second. I'm gonna back out and come back on. Like,
oh no, we lost Greg. The plane got him after the fact. Poor Greg. Hey, he's back. Maybe you're muted.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. So this is just, obviously airplane trouble still catching up with me now on my iPad. So anyways, mechanical issue. We get delayed an hour. Think we can make our flight. And then like every fucking half hour, it's we have another mechanical issue. We're sorry. We have another mechanical issue. We're sorry. And they're not like at one point they stopped and they said, there's a mechanical issue with another plane. We are trying to see if we can get something taken off of another plane to add it to our plane so we can get out on time. Which not ideal or like something you want to hear. And it's like, okay, well, we are going to miss our flight. Like we need to do something. Nothing, like nobody says anything. They're like, we're going to get you out. We're going to get you out. You're going to make it on time. You're going to make it on time. Finally, it's like, sorry, we're not leaving until like 2 a.m. at this point. And we'd been there since 6:30 at night. So we're like pissed off, exhausted. We're going to miss our flight in Paris. So we go to the gate guy and he's like, oh, well, there's another flight. We're going to get you out of here. Obviously you're going to miss your flight in Paris. So we will just, we'll book a separate flight for you. So like once you get to Paris, you'll be fine. What they didn't tell us was that it was an 8-hour layover in Paris. So now like the whole thing is like just fucked. So we spent
the side trip you did not want to Paris.
So, yeah. Which, you know what? In normal situations, fine. Like I can handle a layover. Like we can get some food, get some sleep or something. But the problem with Paris airport, when you're trying to connect a flight, especially coming from a different country, is that they have it set up where you get off your plane. There's a board that tells you where your plane is, like what terminal it is. And then depending on what terminal it is, you have to take a tram. And that tram like goes through a different customs thing. And that customs thing then leads you to your gate. Our plane wasn't on the board because we were 8 hours away from this fucking flight. So nothing was up yet. So we had to like walk around and like find somebody who spoke English to help us out to tell us where to go. And we finally get to Stockholm. It's like midnight. We'd already been up all day. And we had to get up for our flight at 7 a.m. to get to the Arctic Circle. So by the time we got to the Arctic Circle, we were fucking exhausted. And it doesn't help the fact that up there, they only have 2 hours of sunlight a day this time of year. So from like 9 a.m. until noon, there's just a little bit of sunlight, and then like sun goes down, and that's it. You're like in darkness. And I could not stay awake. I feel like I missed my whole first day of vacation because I was struggling to stay awake the whole time. I know I told you guys this. There was a very valuable lesson that was learned on my trip out. The lady at the gate in New York City took an Ambien right before theoretically our flight was supposed to originally leave. So she was tripping balls the whole time we were sitting in the gate. Like she kept like zoning out and falling asleep. And I get it. Like that's the point of it. She would wake up and like mumble to herself and then fall back asleep. At one point she takes out like her vape pen and falls asleep before she even takes a puff, and that thing goes right up her nose. And she falls asleep with it like up her nose. And I'm staring at Laura, and like there's this French couple that's like sitting across from us, and like they don't really speak English, we don't speak French, but there was that bond that we had of like we're both witnessing something here, and so we would just like occasionally just like exchange glances with each other, like all right, like what's gonna happen next? So at some point, I don't know where she got this. I turned around for maybe a minute. It wasn't that long. But she pulls out this plate, like this paper plate. It had stuff in it. It was a fucking Thanksgiving dinner. And I don't even know if I could really call it a dinner. It was a plate full of dried turkey and what else? A whole bunch of pickles, because that's all I could smell were pickles. And she would pick up, she pull this plate out, and then she would just sit there holding the plate and falling to sleep, and then waking back up and falling back asleep and waking back up. Like we kept waiting to see if she was going to drop this plate. And then she would like take a piece of turkey out and start to eat it and fall asleep with the turkey in her mouth. And then she would like wake up and eat a pickle, and that would like, start to fall out of her mouth. And she finally like dropped the whole fucking plate of food all over the floor. She's frantically like picking it up and putting it back on her plate because she was clearly going to take it on the flight with her. and like eat it on the plate. Like that is so fucking foul. I don't.
Is that the
care.
one you put the boot, like the picture of the boot in the?
Yes. Yeah, I had to take a picture. So I had it. The only reason I had that picture on me was because Laura went to the bathroom, and I was like, there's no way she was going to believe me that it happened. So I had to take a picture of all the debris on the floor, so she could see that this girl dropped all this turkey all over the place. So, yeah. So there was that, and then, yeah, the trip was great. Stockholm was amazing. We saw the Northern Lights. Like we did a whole excursion. It was like a 3-hour excursion. Like this old, like they have it's a different culture up north. They have like an indigenous like group that lives up there. So they're I want to say they're called the Sami tribe. So we had a Sami person take us out into like this frozen lake, completely frozen lake. And we just took photos of the Northern Lights, and it was so cool and such a cool experience to do. And then we did a dog sled ride through this forest and this lake. Tried a whole bunch of different food I never thought I was going to eat, like bear, reindeer, moose. Let's see what else. Stockholm was Stockholm. It was a cool city. It's like very easily walkable. A lot of public transportation that was, easy to get around. Everyone was really nice. Like I was kind of told that, you shouldn't expect a whole lot in terms of a conversation with people from there, because they're not mean. They just don't like small talk. They don't like, they're very
true.
Yeah, they're very introverted, but honestly, like everybody we met was really cool and really nice, and we had a great time. So unfortunately, we did have to come back, and that was more flights being delayed and canceled, and all sorts of stuff. So rather than coming home yesterday at like 4, we didn't get home until fucking midnight. Like we got stuck in Minneapolis because they had to keep de-icing our plane, and then like they taxied us out. We had to sit for an hour to de-ice our plane because it was snowing, and then they as they were about ready to like taxi out, they're like, "Uh-oh, check engine lights on. Time to turn around."
Nice.
Like what? Like I mean, Laura was about to like lose her mind. Like she honestly was like,
"Oh, I bet."
Yeah, she had it. And so we had that, and then like we get off the plane. I'm like, "Sir, we are just trying to get home. We've been up since 2 a.m. We left Sweden. We've had a rough day of them canceling flights and changing our planes, and we haven't eaten anything. We just want to get home." And he's like, "What is going on with the plane? Like, what do you mean the check engine lights on? Like, can we get another flight? Is there another flight to Cleveland from Minneapolis out of here?" And he's like, "Just give us 15 minutes and we're gonna see why the light came on." I went, "Okay." Like, all right, like you don't know why the light came on, fine, great.
Oil was low.
Yeah, like so then we're waiting, and then it turns into we'll leave in an hour. We're just gonna get a new plane now. And finally, okay, fine, we'll get on the plane. They're saying we should be getting home around 7. Like, all right, whatever. Well, they ended up not boarding us until 7. Then we sat on the tarmac again because they had to de-ice the new plane. That took an hour and a half, and then they had to taxi us, which took another hour, and then it was the hour and a half flight home. So by the time we got home, it was like 12:30, and they're like, we needed to get our bags. We're waiting forever for these bags, and we had somebody's like, "Oh, there's probably just a lot of bags. They have to get off the plane." There were 4 bags. 3 of them were ours. So I don't know who the other person was that they needed to wait for to get this other fucking bag. But fuck Delta, fuck Cleveland Airport. I just never flying Delta again. But yeah, so
Delta's usually one of the good ones, though, from what I understand. I'm not a plane guy, so I don't fly. So I've been on one trip I take on a plane. That's the only plane I've ever been on. So
my understanding is that Delta is usually one of the good ones, but they're having more issues with international flights. So I don't know if that is an ongoing problem that they're having? Because it seemed like a lot. Like we were talking to somebody in Paris. They were trying to fly to Barcelona, and they had left from New York, and they were saying that like, oh, they taxed them out, then they brought them back, talked about the plane, put them on a different plane, taxed them out, brought them back, took them off the plane again, then they had to get a different plane, then they had to take them to another gate. It was like a mess. Like they were just having so many issues with Delta. So I don't know what's going on with them, but like essentially just this past week, Delta is just they were having some serious issues, and I'm guessing from the sound of it, at least from the people on the plane back too, like they were saying that, just international flights with Delta is just getting harder and harder. So I don't know. If anybody works for Delta, please elaborate if you're listening.
You should have dropped the line. You know who I am? I'm a world famous podcast host.
You know what I do in my spare time? Actually,
I'm definitely giving you a bad rating for this.
I did. I feel bad, but I did freak out at the one lady in whatchamacallit, London, because we got you never take like Delta stops at a certain point. So we took Delta to Paris, and we had picked up Delta in London. On the way to Stockholm, it was Air France, which was a great flight, and then from Stockholm to London, it was Scandinavian Airlines, which also it was a good flight. The problem is that even though they consider them to be sister companies, they don't talk to each other. So Sunday morning, because it was our last day, we got an email saying that they canceled our flight from London to Minneapolis, and they threw us on a different flight. Now, we paid for upgraded seats because it's a goddamn 9-hour flight. Like, we wanted some seats with some extra room so we can spread out and like sleep a little. And they canceled our flight, and they took away our Comfort Plus seats and booked us into the main cabin in like the back of the plane. So we tried calling Delta, and they were like, sorry, like you need to speak to the gate agent. And we're like, well, that doesn't help. Like, we're in Stockholm. And they're like, well, when you get to the airport in Stockholm, talk to the gate agent. Sure enough, we get to the Stockholm airport, we talk to the gate agent, and they're like, that's not us. Like, I don't know why they told you that. Like, we work with them, but we don't, like, we're not part of their system. So we can't do anything about it. He's like, you're going to have to talk to Delta when you get to London. I mean, it was like, and so by the time we got there, and then fucking Heathrow, like Delta had us get off the plane, take a bus to like a different section. Like we literally showed up. We're supposed to have a 2-hour delay, like layover in London. We had 10 minutes to get from our gate to like through security on a bus over to the new terminal because they were already boarding our plane to get home. And when we got there, I just snapped at the lady at the gate. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But like, we have been like, you guys canceled our flight. You booked us. We paid extra for these seats. Like, are we even going to get a refund? We're not even sitting together. Like, we're, what the fuck is going on? And the lady's like, well, your options are like, okay, I know I'm ranting, but like,
keep going, bro. Keep going. I'm so interested. I'm locked in. I quit the game I was playing. I'm locked in, bro.
All right, Rich, you of all people you would know this. You work in customer service. You work in retail. I know we joke about like if somebody has an issue, like normally that like they're wrong, whatever. Your response might be 9 out of 10 times something that would help diffuse the situation to kind of like bring it down a level. You know what I mean? Like just to kind of make things a little easier to talk.
Oh, 100%. Like I have key things that I do when a customer starts yelling at me on the phone. I let them go on until they're done. They're like, "Are you still there?" I'm like, "Yep, I'm listening. I understand. I feel your frustration. Let me know when you're ready. I'll give you your options that we can help you with.
Let me know when you're ready."
Yeah. And look, I know I probably wasn't the first person to complain. I probably wasn't the last because from my understanding, I mean, I spoke to a guy on the plane that was flying. It took a 10-hour flight from India to London, only to be told that his flight got canceled, and they like took him out of business class and shoved him in main cabin. And he was still trying to figure out like whether or not he was actually going to get a refund for that.
I would be pissed if I was him.
Right, and he was fuming. But he like all I said was, look, we got this email, we tried call, like we had to speak to the gate agent. All she could have said, like I said, like all she could have said was something maybe along the lines of, "I'm sorry that happened. Let's see what we can do." However, and she could have ended it with, "However, this is a problem today, and unfortunately, I don't, our options are very limited." And I would have been understanding. I would have like probably come down a notch
I can't wait
and
to
talk.
hear what she actually said.
What she actually said was, "Well, she like didn't say okay or anything else. She literally just went into, "Well, your options are you can get on this plane or you can get on another plane and maybe you can get on Comfort Plus." And I like a part of my brain just snapped. And I was like, "Excuse me?"
Excuse me. Oh no, he went Scooby Doo mode.
I was like, I mean,
Jared.
Laura, like, kind of, she could see like my face just like twist because I was gonna start spewing hellfire, but like she stepped in and started talking, and I was like, it was almost a Karen moment for me, and I'm not proud of that, but like
well, be glad I wasn't there because I'd be like, "Get him, Greg, get him."
But like the whole I didn't have a chance to calm down because there was that, and Laura stepped in and like we got it situated. Like we ended up sitting in the exit row, which kind of worked out. We had some room, but the whole time, like
you also don't want to get detained by the police. So
right.
Fine line.
Right. But like I'm sitting there, and
especially when you're not in your own country.
Yeah,
right.
It's like a nightmare, bro. That's an absolute fucking nightmare.
Right. But like, so I'm sitting there to myself, and I'm just like, "Motherfucking goddamn fucking Delta," just like swearing up and down, and like I'm not coming down off this, and I get on the plane, and I'm in the exit row, and first of all, when we were rebooking, the woman goes, "Well, you're finally talking to her." She goes, "Well, your options are if you guys want to sit together, it can be main cabin. I have 2 seats next to each other, or if you want the leg room, I have exit seats, and you guys will just be right across the aisle from each other." I'm like, "All right, fine, like that works." Because, like we had some snacks that we grabbed, and, we had some like water bottles and stuff and made it easier and whatnot. Well, the lady didn't fully explain the fact that we were in the same row and we were across the aisle, but I was in seat A and Lara was in seat J. So there was like, I had a window seat and Lara had a window seat.
Oh, sides of the plane.
So yeah, we saw the entire side of the plane. So like I guess Laura was talking to the guy that was sitting next to her, and it was telling him like what happened, and he offered to like switch seats with me, and I was like, "Oh, that was really nice of you," and whatever. But when I got on the plane, we weren't.
And he didn't take it because he was like, "No, I need a moment."
No, he didn't say anything until we were already sitting down. But like when I first got on the plane, like I had a backpack. And I had my CPAP machine because you're allowed to have a medical device and one carry-on anytime you go on a plane. And I had put the CPAP, my travel case down, and I had already put my backpack up in the overhead, and I hadn't even sat down yet. And because I wasn't even thinking, I was just so tired and so like angry. My blood sugar was getting low, and the flight attendant came up to me. She's like, "Sir, you need to put that bag up in the overhead compartment." And I didn't snap, but I was just like, "God damn it!" And I just picked it up and I threw it in the overhead compartment. And like later on, I did apologize. I'm like, "Look, I'm really sorry. Like, it's been a rough day." And I told her, and she's like, "No, I understand. I get it." She goes, "My flights have been canceled today too, and I'm a flight attendant, so I get it." I was like, "Okay, cool. I'm so sorry." But yeah, so that was my adventure.
Yeah, see, that's one reason why I don't fly, because I would be like, yes, I work in customer service and I understand like that person being that asshole, but I would definitely be pissed. I'm spending all this money on these flights to go all these places. The day somebody got fucked everywhere you went the whole way there, and the whole way home. No, thank you. Not at all. I know Dylan flies flying a lot, so I'm sure he's got his own.
I love
stories.
Flying. I have horror stories, but like at the same time, horror stories end up being, kind of cool sometimes. And they're like, I love the airport. I'm fucking weird. I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, I fucking love the airport.
Well, I know you like hang out with the delays, and you had the time you had your gaming laptop and you were playing Skull and Bones
It's
or
fucking
whatever
Skull and
in the
Bones.
lobby.
That's right.
In the lobby,
I was trying to keep
you're having
it
a good
alive.
time.
Yeah. Well, that one was my fault. So I had nothing to be mad about. I recognize that as soon as they said that you're not going to be able to get on your flight because I was 30 minutes before and I had a bag that had to get put on there, my snowboarding bag. And they're like, we're not going to make it. And I was like, okay, that's my, you know. And so I had my gaming laptop and they said, go to this terminal. You're on standby. You're on standby for 3 different flights, but we can get you on the one at 4 p.m. I was there at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, I really hope I get on some of these other flights. And I did not. I get on 4. So I just popped open, my gaming laptop. I had my control. Dude, I swear to God, there was like 3 dudes looking at me that were jealous as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. I do remember that. Because like I would look up every now and then because like my neck started to hurt because I was like looking down and had my controller in my hand and shit. And I'd look up and I just see some dude just staring at me, bro. And he's just like, man, this motherfucker. Because I'm over there like click clacking on the fucking controller, like like getting at it. So I was just having a fucking time. And I mean, I went and went to one of the bars they had there, got a couple beers, came back, started playing Skull and Bones again. And then I was like, oh, I got to go to my other gate because this one didn't work out. So on my way there, I'd pick up a snack, just kind of just be around the whole day. And then, of course, the one when I was in Dallas Fort Worth recently, that one was that was my first time overnight. I had a delay like that. And yeah, I didn't go to sleep. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I watched like 3 movies. Made friends with this one guy, and I forgot his name, but I'll never forget what he looked like because I'm horrible with names. But that dude came by while I was in my little hidey hole finishing up my movie, and he was like, "Hey, Chick-fil-A opens at 5," and I was like, "Hell yeah, dude!" And so me and him were both like first in line at Chick-fil-A to go get some food because they gave us the free food vouchers. Right? So you using your voucher? I was like, "Yeah, man." So like I like used mine. The lady's like, "There's still some left over. Did you want to like do it?" I was like, "No, I don't. I'm never gonna use this shit again. Like I'm not gonna be back here in the next 12 hours. Like nah." But no, that it's like you just kind of have fun with it, right? I mean that also is just me, and also I was by myself. That's another thing. Like I can control myself. I can't control other people. If I was there with somebody else and they were having like a panic attack, right? Then I would be like, oh shit, like, the chill vibe that I had is not there anymore. Right. So I was there by myself. So I was just kind of just like chilling. Also, I love people watching at the airport. It is
people
amazing.
watching is fun. Now, don't get me wrong.
It is-
I love people watching, and I miss going to like Walmart or Meijer at like 2 a.m. just to go people watch. We'll just walk around the store.
Oh, yes.
People watch, and I can't do that anymore. It's so annoying. So, but
did you wind up on the list?
What?
You said you can't do it anymore. I was like, did you wind up on the list?
No, they're not open 24 hours anymore.
Oh,
Close at midnight.
Okay.
The only place that's open 24 hours nowadays is the Sheets. So I might go sit there at 2 o'clock in the morning and see what kind of drunk rip.
Bro, I honestly, bro, you probably don't want to see that. You probably do not want to see that.
Oh, I do.
You'll see some lot lizards running around and shit, bro.
I do want to see what's going on at a Sheets. I've not been to one yet.
Oh, dude, Sheets are great. They're great. Their ice cream machine's not like never broke, by the way.
Unlike McDonald's.
Yeah.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Have you tried speaking of McDonald's, have you tried the Grinch meal yet or no?
I haven't gotten myself to eat McDonald's lately. I'm just like, nah.
No, there's something about
the pickle is not bad. I would do half a packet. That's just me though.
Oh, the pickle fries?
Yeah. My daughter wanted the socks. We got the full collection, so I don't have to buy them anymore. So I can go back to buying the 10-piece chicken nugget meal for her. So they had 4 collectible socks you got with it.
I kind of want the socks, to be honest.
They all have a different saying on the bottom of them. So,
well, I love silly socks. Like,
yeah.
it's a fixation. I don't know why, but I love silly socks.
Yeah,
my ex-father-in-law, he loves those too. So for Christmas, one year we got him like a subscription to the sock club or whatever, and then get different ones. And last year I got him one that looked like a pizza, so you had to unfold it to get whatever topping it was. So
see, now that's cool. I would happily take those socks.
Threadless needs to get some socks. We can make some DPS socks.
Oh, bro, please.
So, I mean, I'm sure we can find custom socks and use the.
I would be your first custom.
I kind of want to get I'm trying to see if I can get the order in real quick with Fluffy's design, so I can wear it at Christmas time.
There you go. It's a good design. I like it. So, yeah. For those listening, Fluffy's T-shirt is now live. There was an announcement that was made, but it is up there. Fluffy was really the only one that submitted one. So, congratulations, Fluffy! You won the holiday Christmas T-shirt this year. So,
you got to make it harder for him next year. That's
yes.
Yeah. Lose track of. What just say next? Yeah. Sleep deprived, Greg, is not fun.
I think you're really fun this way.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
I bet you. I know Greg's now feeling like he knows how being high feels like because he's not all there.
No, I see what you say, and I raise you how I feel every day.
I've been high before.
Wait,
no one needs to know.
So you hear Laura in the background. You what?
Hey, we got to maintain your image. You're the good guy image. So you're the
okay.
Wait, then what the fuck am I?
The wild card. Woo!
Okay. All right. Good defense.
You're wild card Charlie from Always Sunny. Got the cowboy hat on, jumping out of the back of the
Yes, dude. That's hilarious. I fucking love Charlie Day. I'm fucking awesome.
I think the last time I got high, God, what was it? 10 years ago?
Back in my 20s.
Yeah, no, I smoked a lot of pot one night. It was like that was about it. I haven't been able. I mean, it's mostly been like job related. Just haven't been able to, But I could if I would.
No, 100%.
Laura and I were talking about because we talked about like our next trip, like what happens if we want to go to like Amsterdam, and we both work in like a hospital, and if unfortunately there is a policy where like if they find any drugs in your system, like it's instant firing. Neither of us, especially me, like I don't deal with patients at all. So it's not like I'm going to affect anybody, but even for like my job, like if there's anything, like that's it, terminated. It sucks. But
worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. But if we went to Amsterdam or something for like a Christmas, which is supposed to be like really cool, but like there's no way we'd be able to partake in anything fun out there. Which is a shame. Defeats the purpose. So hobbies. So I
was writing the outro, so I tuned out for a second.
No, you're cool. I am not great with the transitions tonight. So I didn't get to play any video games this week. What did you guys get to play? Anything fun? Anything cool?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're enshrouded. I think Bell and them found the Marvel game that people will be buying this weekend, I think. They get For Honor. But I just been playing Enshrouded. I tried this chicken game. It did not go well. I got rid of it.
You were kind of excited about it too.
I was,
and then
because the trailers looked good, but it was so bad.
What
it was so bad, dude. It was so bad.
What is it?
Essentially, you're a chicken in this like meat packing place, and this meat packing place is using like artificial food or cloning mechanisms, and you are somehow a loose chicken trying to get out of this place. But it's a puzzle thing. It was horrible. The trailer looked way better than the actual, but that's a good thing we have a demo.
Do not recommend. Do not buy.
-1 out of 10.
Although
It's
not even worth
$15.
Today,
I requested access to it. Is you're a medieval guard at a gate, and you're the deciding factor who you let in and out, and you can be bribed or you can kill people. We're gonna see how that goes. I've been on
the guys standing outside of the swamp castle in Monty Python.
Essentially, yeah. So like one guy is a deacon or a monk. He walks up with his papers, and you got to check the seal is valid to like your current king seal. Or a guy's bringing contraband, is like bringing rabbits in, and he's trying to bribe you because you're not allowed to have rabbits and stuff like that.
He's smuggling rabbits.
So
they breed like crazy. We can't have them in this kingdom.
But I would totally be that second guard, by the way, Dylan, where the one that just goes, "Hey." As he's
As he
running
runs
past.
by, hey, he
Hey.
stabs the other one and just runs in.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Like, I think we're at the point now where we're trying to find the other games that are not typically well known. Some of those games are fun to play.
Yes, that's what I've been finding.
I downloaded a game. I have not played anything other than the demo. I'm just gonna throw this out. I'm gonna try it this week. It's called Light Up the Town. You basically just play a cute otter, and you just walk around town putting up Christmas lights.
I saw
It
that.
looks so good. It
It
looks
is-
so good, bro.
The
Like, I watched the
demo-
trailer. I was like, oh my god, it's so cute.
I did like a little bit of the demo, and I'm like, all right, I'm paying for this game. I'm buying this game. It is as adorable as you want it to be.
Payday, we're gonna buy. I'm at Payday. I'm gonna buy Cursed Companions.
That's
like a
gonna be fun.
$9 game where it listens to what you're saying. You can't use certain words. So, like, if I can't use "I know," then I get punished, or someone in my party gets punished because I used the words.
Yeah, I think it's like, from what I read, it's like it gives you a word and you can't say that, right? And so it's like,
Correct.
you know it, but it's banking on you forgetting that. And then as you're like going around and talking and fighting and stuff like that, if you say it, it's like your friends die or something.
It's like, don't say happy. Then you say happy.
Yeah.
How do you know what like? Does it tell you what words?
Yes,
you
it
can't
tells
say.
you.
Yeah.
I put a link
Ah.
in the chat. You
Okay.
can look at it. It's definitely a party game. It's a 4-person co-op. It looks fun as shit. So,
But you can like run through dungeons and stuff and like fight
Yep.
shit, right? Yeah.
correct. And there's a game mode where one of you guys has to sabotage the group. You're the saboteur, but you don't want to be known.
Okay.
Mhm.
For $9, it's one less like meal I buy for a week from a fast food restaurant. So
I'm in. I know I'll play a Saboteur game.
but no, it looks fun.
And-
Still waiting for Burgle and Gnomes because I'm excited for that game.
What is
Burgle and Gnomes.
that? Just your burgle houses as gnomes?
Yes.
Yeah, you just steal shit.
Say less.
You get to channel your inner klepto.
Yeah.
Look, all you had is that is all you have to tell me. I am in. I don't even care.
And you build like your little home base out in the garden, and you can't get caught by like the animals and stuff. So
I did find another kind of indie title as well for $1.25. It was Sir Whoopass
It's so fun to
and
watch.
the Immortal Death. That game is absolutely hilarious. I haven't laughed so hard, and it's like a hack and slash like RPG, right? And you get silly hats that give you like different power ups, but you're this giant knight in armor that like flips people off for his ultimate. Like, it's fucking awesome. And like everything that is going on in the game and anything that anyone does or says is narrated. So it's like this whole monologue of like somebody talking to you, and at the end you hear the narrator go, "He said," you know, and it was like just stupid, really stupid kind of humor. Like one of the ones was like, you're gonna have this every game has a trusty companion that will help you solve puzzles. And for this role, we picked Lucy, and it was the skeleton that just kind of creaks over and looks at you, and then you just like take her head and you put it on your belt, and it like allows you to see magic and shit, right? And then it's like, oh, how conveniently placed this person is here to help you. It's like what the narrator's saying and shit the whole time. It's great, and you can have 4-player co-op. You just have 3 friends just join your game, and you guys just beat the shit out of like people, chickens, cows, like whatever you want to do. And everything drops, something. There's little puzzles here and there. There's platforming, which is horrible in the game, and I think that makes it even better because like you have to get like a little running start, and you'll like slip off a fucking mountaintop. It's fucking dumb. It's so much fun.
What?
Zach found the Marvel game too. You guys been playing?
Yeah. What were you gonna ask, Greg?
Oh, I was trying. I think I found it. So is it like an RPG?
Yeah, it's still
Okay.
got a full story and everything. Just get it off of like CD Keys or loaded.com or G2A. That's where I found it for like $1 or something.
Okay. Yeah, I see it's on sale on Steam right now for like $8.
You get it cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not worth more than $5. I'll tell you that much for sure. But it's worth $1.25.
All right. Now look at CD keys.
Here, here's your link, Greg.
Oh my god! I almost forgot about the intro. The intro, I think, is one of the funniest parts. It is phenomenal. I'm not going to ruin that though.
Yeah, please don't ruin that for me.
No, and I've only played like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours of it, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe an eighth of the way through the game.
Oh, that's
It was
not bad.
fun watching them playing. So
I mean, that's
Yeah, I was just bored one day, and I was just like, oh, let me look on loaded.com and see what they got. And I was like, $1.25 RPG with humor. Fuck, get that. That's what I did yesterday. Steam had For Honor for sale for $4.50. I've always wanted to play the game, but I was like, I don't want to pay even $30 for an Ubisoft game at this point. I really don't. But I was like $4.50. I was like, okay, don't pull my arm too hard. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. That game I just realized today it's 9 years old. I think that game came out in 2016. And I'm like, this is a great game. Like, what happened to Ubisoft? Because this is fucking cool.
Ubisoft.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ubisoft.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, Rich, like you said, Zach proposed that we played Marvel Cosmic Invaders, or Invasion. My bad. Marvel Comic Invasion. It is a old school 16-bit game that is side scroller / like up and down, kind of like Shredder's Revenge, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And you yourself can pick 2 Marvel heroes, and you can do little tag teams and stuff. It's like a beat 'em up game, but like the combos and the juggling, and like if you play a She-Hulk, the grab combos that you can do. It's really crazy to play a 16-bit game with that much like love and care. We beat the campaign like 3 hours too, so it's that old nostalgia feeling of like getting a game from like Blockbuster, right? And then you go home and you finish it and then bring it back the next day, kind of deal. It's a really good game. That one is $27 everywhere. But I feel as if that one is definitely worth the price.
Oh wow, okay.
Which is really funny because like if I saw $29.99, I'd probably be like, nah. But it was $26.99, and I was like, oh, that's a deal. And I was like, fucking got me again.
Well, now you said you picked 2 characters. Like, why 2 characters? I don't.
Because of the team up abilities that they kind of want you to use, and plus, it's really nice when like I use Iron Man as my main, and then I kind of swap out my second character. But like once Iron Man's getting low on health and stuff, because I mean there's a decent amount of enemies on the screen at some points, and you will get hit. So once his health's getting low, I just press LB and just swap out to the other person, and then just start going to town with them. If I find food on the ground, I'll swap back to Iron Man, heal him up, and then usually use him again too. But they do have the like if you do LB plus one of the buttons on the controller, it can do different moves of a tag team move. But it uses focus, kind of like a fighting game. And then you have ultimates and stuff like that. Iron Man has the old proton cannon or photon cannon, whatever it was from Marvel vs. Capcom. His ultimate, he has that in the game, so you can like juggle somebody and then just shoot him with a giant fucking cannon. It's amazing.
That sounds cool.
It looks
and dude, and the soundtrack is a fucking banger, dude. Absolute banger.
Is it like the old 16-bit like?
Yep.
Rock and roll.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. It is pure fucking nostalgia. And like every cell in my body was just vibrating, bro. I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Highly recommend that game. It has replayability too. You know, like you can level up the characters. I mean, if you use the same 2 characters through the campaign, they'll be max level, which is 10. But like at like level 5, you can unlock some of their passive abilities and stuff. So they took some time, they put some care into it, you know, for a little bit of replayability and, you know, more build kind of, you know, or kind of figure out your combos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they have 15 heroes right now.
Jesus.
Yeah. Even some from like some like shit that is there, but you probably haven't heard a lot of. I forgot his name. I'm so sorry, Marvel community, whoever listens. He is the lizard version of Thor in my mind. I forgot his name though.
Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah, Beta Ray Bill. Yeah, it has Beta Ray Bill.
I got you.
Thank you. God, I was like, dude, I know it's like a dude's name and some other shit, And I'm like, I couldn't remember.
Is this? I mean, is this a game you could probably play solo, like on downtime or
Oh, yeah.
something? Or
Yeah, I went into the arcade mode and just played a good bit yesterday when I got home. Well, I did that while I was waiting for paint to dry in the bathroom. I played a couple rounds. It's like each round of the arcade's like 5 minutes.
There is a demo you can download, Greg. You can.
Oh yeah. I bypassed that. I was like, I'm sold from just the trailer.
Oh, 100%, because it's got that old school TMNT vibe, right, from that arcade game. So
it's very much, dude. I was literally saying game of the year while I was playing it, man. That shit was cool, and it's different, you know. Like the Marvel Game Studio was just like, you know what, fuck it, let's make a retro ass game, and it got me. You know, it's like, you know, we're in that time now where we're kind of revisiting older stuff in games, or like, you know, going more towards indie titles, kind of like what Rodham was saying earlier. And it's just gotten to that point where kind of AAA stuff is really kind of been letting us down recently. So, you know, it's kind of time to go towards the indies and maybe some more retro style stuff, or maybe revisit some PlayStation 1 games on emulators or something, you know, like at least they're complete and they're not fucked up and the live service or the servers are down. You know, it's like, I'm just gonna start this game up and fucking play it.
they have a turtle version of the game from the same game studio, FYI.
Is Shredder's Revenge, right?
Yep.
I've played that. Yeah. That game is so much fun.
It's same studio. Just like it. It's just like it, but Marvel.
Okay.
And team ups and ultimates and shit like that.
Sold.
It's good.
Yeah, I was looking at what other games they have just in their studio, and it's all 8-bit stuff that they do.
I feel like a lot of the good games, like the studios, maybe at this point only have like 1 or 2 games. That's it. Like it's almost like, yeah, we did a thing. We're gonna stick with it for a minute. We'll probably come out with another game later.
It's not bad. You just got to find the right game, right? You have to.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, like, it's just like a trend I've been noticing. Just like you know, just having a game.
Well, I think part of it, though, too, I think part of what's happening is that people are getting fed up with all these triple and quad A studios. They're like, oh, we're going to bring this game out in 25. Oh, sorry, it'll be out in 27. So it's
are you talking about Grand Theft Auto?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, any of the games, though, like, a lot of them get pushed back. Battlefield got pushed back. It seems like they're all getting pushed back. Like Marathon's been pushed back a year. All these studios, they hype them up and they're like, oh, we might have hyped it up too early for you. Sorry. Ignore us. We'll let you know when we're ready.
I forgot about Marathon.
That's called marketing.
Yep. I'm looking at this Light Up the Town trailer. I might download the demo and play it later.
I'm telling you, dude, just do it. Like, download the demo, give it a little play. Especially it's the holiday season. Like, come on.
Yes.
Like, come on.
Come on. Get in that holiday spirit. You can put on Jingle All the Way or something and play this cute little game where you're an otter who wants to put up Christmas lights.
I watched a movie the other day, and it was actually, I'm going to say it was kind of a cute movie. My daughter and I watched it, and we enjoyed it together. Let me see if I can pull it up. It was on Netflix. Netflix account here. Let's see what this.
I've only watched Die Hard so far. It's the only Christmas movie.
It was, I can't remember. I'll come back to me. Once I find it, I'll let you know.
Okay.
We watched the Christmas Chronicles, and we watched something else. It was essentially 2 people robbing a department store.
Oh, Jingle Bell Heist?
Yes.
Okay. I have not watched it yet. I was kind of watching the trailer this afternoon while I was eating lunch.
It was good. I won't tell you the plot twist at the end, but it was like, holy shit, I didn't see that coming. So
okay.
Definitely worth seeing.
Yeah. So. That's good to know. The one thing I hate about streaming services during the holidays is the fact that, like, you always want to just watch like the one movie. Like, it's like, oh, I really want to watch I don't know, I'm just trying to think of a holiday movie off the top of my head.
Elf.
Yeah, Elf. And it's like, you just saw it on Peacock for the first time like a week ago. Yeah. But now it's like, nope, sorry, we've removed it. It's now on Paramount Plus, which you don't have a subscription for. So your options are either get Paramount Plus or Peacock or whatever it is and deal with it.
Yeah. Speaking of all that, what do you think about the hostile takeover Paramount's trying to do with Warner Brothers?
I hate it. I'll be John tonight. I don't care. I hate it. I so all right. I don't know too much about what Paramount is going to do next. I was reading the Netflix part with Netflix trying to buy. So they are going from because everybody was talking about like what would happen to DC and James Gunn. Like they just put out Superman and all this other stuff is coming out soon. And the one point that Netflix brought out was that rather than trying, they're going to put some HBO content, some DC content on Netflix, but they're also going to maintain HBO as a separate app for all the HBO and Discovery and all that stuff. Why would I want to pay for two separate subscriptions that are going to show the same goddamn stuff and they're going to charge way too much money for it? No goddamn way do I want to do that. That is
well, I'm sure
bullshit.
Part of that's probably the whole they call it monopoly stuff.
Well, yeah.
So
I mean, we have laws put in place for that, like to avoid stuff like that. But it's whatever. It's let's just make these billionaire CEOs even richer. And meanwhile, I got to pay $170 a year for a subscription, and then I'm going to end up having to pay $120 for another subscription. I might as well just get cable at this point.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Well,
Yeah,
but I
probably.
understand Discovery wasn't it's not part of the deal. Discovery and all them are going on their own thing, branching off and doing their own streaming service. So I think they're only getting HBO and Warner Brothers. They're not getting all the Discovery stuff.
Are they taking? I mean, are they taking this? One thing I was trying to look up because I know this was a thing for a minute. Warner Brothers gaming studio was for sale, and then it wasn't. Are they? I know Netflix was trying to get into like the gaming realm. Like they have like if you get in the app, like they have games you can play. Like, are they going to try and?
They're trying to pull the whole Luna Amazon thing, I think. So yeah, Discovery Global, which includes Discovery Networks, CNN, TNT, and others, were not going to be part of the deal, from what I understand.
I mean, whatever.
No, it's going to come down to it's just people trying to make money, and they're going to just make us all go back to cable eventually, and
then I'll have to pay $200 to, and that's that contract when it when something else comes around. But yeah, probably. Man,
but like everyone's like, oh, the streaming service is gonna be cheaper than cable. Well, guess what? Cable's cheaper now at this point.
It really is. Like it's insane how even like I had an issue with HBO not too long ago because they're all cracking down on their passwords, and I gave passwords to people like my family. Like it was like I'll give you my HBO password, you give me your Netflix password, that type of thing. But now, I got like locked out of my HBO account because my brother was like trying to figure out what the password was and got locked out, and I never got an email for it. So I just sat on the phone with HBO like, please send me another email. I can't get the code. It's not going to my email. I don't know what's happening. But speaking of streaming services though, are you guys going to watch the Video Game Awards or did you watch any of the streaming awards that just came out? Because
I watched clips of the streaming awards. I didn't watch it all. I don't even really sometimes know who like streams them, like what service to go on, if it's YouTube or Twitch, and I just know the streaming awards. There's a lot of controversy with it. So
yeah, you were telling me about that earlier. So like, what? I'm still kind of not sure what is happening there.
So Bell can probably explain who Peanut is better than I can because he watches him.
Yeah, the burnt peanut.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a I only say this because I've seen so much of him. People make fun of it. He's a fat dude that transposed his face onto a peanut, and basically people were calling him a VTuber, and he hates VTubers, and he does not claim to be one, and yet he won VTuber of the year, and I think that is absolutely comical.
Against like these chicks with the hentai anime people with the big boobs and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they're like face capture shit, and they're like talking and also stuff. And he's like, it has some motion capture, but like I just put my eyes and mouth on a peanut.
Did you see him? He posted a picture with the peanut face, and he had like this huge rack underneath it. And he's like, "You got 15 seconds to look at it, then I'm taking it down."
No, I did not see
Oh, I'll have
that.
to see if I can find it and send it to you. It's so funny. But he leaves it longer. He leaves it up longer than 15 seconds, and he's making fun of people. So,
Man, no,
but,
he's a hoot to watch. He's very, very entertaining person. Insanely entertaining. He mainly plays Arc Raiders right now, but before he played, Battlefield, Call of Duty. It's kind of like a FPS shooter. Tarkov, sorry. I think he started with Tarkov. And I think he won FPS streamer of the year as well.
Is he the guy that was? I'm probably confusing him with somebody else. Is he the guy that was complaining about Arc Raiders not being the game of the year and Expedition 33 was, or something like that, or like?
I don't think so, because I don't think he played that game.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I just glanced the other day. I saw like a story about that. Like some Twitch streamer or something was complaining because I guess he plays Arc Raiders now, and he was upset that like with the Video Game Awards, the whole thing is just Expedition 33, and obviously they're going to be the winners, and people should be playing Arc Raiders instead, and all the
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't believe that was him.
Okay, I'm out of touch, so I don't know.
It's all good.
Speaking of Video Game Awards, are you guys hoping that anybody else is going to upset Expedition 33 and take an award away from them by chance? Because
I don't know. That game is amazing. So
it is. I do hope that another game wins something.
Yeah. I mean, in my mind, Expedition 33 deserves it because of soundtrack, unique art, character developments, atmosphere, aesthetics, like all that stuff. Gameplay itself, having turn-based with reactive like parrying and stuff like that, that's cool. That's really cool. I think there's only one other game that was like it. Someone had mentioned the name of it before, and I can't remember, where the combat was similar but not the same. I think it's a Prototype. Is it Prototype?
I don't know. I don't never played Prototype. I don't even know. Is that the only Prototype I can think of? Wasn't that like an old PS1 game, or am I thinking something else?
Yeah. I just looked it up. I was like, I don't think that was it at all. I was like, I actually played this. I actually played Prototype. It was really fun, but it's not like that.
Let's just look at the Game of the Year nominees. I don't know. I feel like it's stacked again, like in favor of Expedition 33. I feel like there was so many better games than like some of these games that are nominated. I did not play Hades 2. I know people loved that one. I know Silk Song was like a huge game.
Silk Song was a huge hit. Well, I will say this. It was like years and years and years between the DLC. So like the Hollow Knight Silk Song was such a big thing because it took so long for them to come out with something. But I think that was the main reason why it was like so received. I'm not going to say good, but received within the community, which is why it probably will get a lot of votes. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is an awesome contender in my mind, but I don't think that it was raved about as much as Expedition 33.
Death Stranding 2 I did not play.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's Kojima. Okay.
Yeah. Which
there's usually a Kojima in there every year. So yeah.
I was gonna say like it's probably, I don't know. I feel like it's just like, all right, it's Kojima, just better nominate him.
Was Death Stranding 2 the one where you just carry stuff?
Yes.
But there's way more to it, but that's the main plot is you're just transporting shit.
Yeah, because it's like every Kojima game where he has like these weird fucking puzzles. Like I know in this game, what was the there was like a thing that like on your birthday, like they say happy birthday to you or something like that. Like you change
some crazy shit.
Yeah, and then there was like a game, like a weird game where you could look at the constellations, and one of them just happens to be Kojima, and everyone freaked out about that too. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever really finished a Kojima game, so I don't want to like shit on it too hard or anything because I'm not like, I don't think I'm qualified to.
Was Donkey Kong Bonanza really that good to be Game of the Year nominated?
All right. So I've played it. I finished it. No, it is super fun. Like honestly, like it's a super fun game. I enjoyed it. I had a great time. It was to me, it was the game that should have came out at launch. I think they, obviously Mario Kart should have been one too, but like they should have had like two games at launch rather than like some of the other games that came out with it, like Bravely Default 2 or whatever, or like the Zelda upgrades for $10 that you could buy if you've already played the game. But it was a it really was. It was a super fun game. I enjoyed playing it. I think that the replayability of that game is not quite there. It's like it's a I don't know what you want to call it, like the equivalent of like a hack and slash. I mean, you just kind of go around, you break walls, you collect bananas, you beat a boss in like three hits, and then you move on to the next level, and that's it. Like there's upgrades you could buy, but they really don't matter. The soundtrack is good. I mean, like some of the mini game parts were fun. Like it was cool the first time you do it, but then again, like once you have it done, it's like, all right, well, what else? So I don't know. Like I'm surprised like Split Fiction didn't end up as a game of the year. Or
it's in one of the categories, but it's not there.
Yeah, it's not like that category. I forget what it is. Is it like
it's best game direction.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm panning through these right now, and the funny thing is the first couple categories are the same fucking games over and over and over again.
Which
the
ones?
Sprinkle of like Ghost of Yotai. So okay, so Gotti is Expedition 33, Death Stranding, Donkey Kong, Hades, Hollow Knight, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Go to the next page. Same thing, except you get Ghost of Yotai and Split Fiction. Next one. Yeah, you got Silent Hill F came in, but 4 of the other ones have already been mentioned. Then it goes right back to the 5 that have already been mentioned. The same 5 from, hold on, Best Art Direction and Best Score and Music are the same exact games. They just changed the order a little bit to make it look different. Best Audio Design, same games. Oh, no, Battlefield's in there. There we go. Those are people. Then you get into like innovation and accessibility. It's like, Assassin's Creed Shadow, Atomfall, which I never played Atomfall, Doom the Dark Ages, and soccer game. Well, I almost said football, but that's correct. South of Midnight.
South of Midnight was a fun game.
Games for Impact are like these crazy ones I never heard of, plus South of Midnight, But like the first couple categories, like I feel like the bigger categories were just all the same game.
And it's going to be, I think, unfortunately, I probably shouldn't say it, but it is going to be Expedition 33 that wins, this game,
and the funny dude, what sucks is like you see, like I just got to the best independent game, right? And you have Absalom, Ball X Pit, which I think Zim played Ball X Pit and you really liked it. Then Blueprints, which is an amazing game. I've never played it. I've seen it played. The way that it's done is awesome. I don't think I will, but I respect it. Blueprints. But then you have Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight in that category. Those first 3 are probably going to get obliterated by the top dogs.
Yeah,
that are in Game of the Year nominations.
Yeah, I'm with you on the. I've not played Blueprints, but anybody I know has played it raves about it. Like they talk about how great that game is.
Yeah. Rachel actually plays Blueprints. She loves that game.
Does she?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm trying to pull up the Game of the Year noms.
Deadpool VR is totally going to take the VR one. I'm going to tell you that right fucking now.
Well, what else? Here, what else is there in that category? I don't play VR games.
Wait, and which one?
The VR?
Alien Rogue Incursion, Arkan Age, Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool VR, and the Midnight Walk. So I don't play VR. I don't really even know many people that play VR regularly. But I have seen commercials of the Deadpool VR, and I could see that fucking winning. With the Deadpool movies and the backing of Marvel, I could definitely see that win.
Yeah. Let's see.
Who do you
First
see
five-
winning best community support?
Let me see. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
Baldur's
Best-
Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky.
I fucking hope it's No Man's Sky.
I hope it's No Man's Sky. It's probably going to be
Number
Fortnite,
one,
but
I'll say it
let's be
right here. I don't care. Children, cover your ears. Fuck Fortnite. Final Fantasy 14, I am sorry, it needs to die.
It's not going to, though.
I know.
One can dream.
Yeah.
Granted, that's coming from somebody that's never played it. I just know of some of the people that do play it, and I'm like, it needs to die.
I don't understand, like, some of these gaming awards stuff. Like, any award show infuriates me, because the next category, best ongoing game. Ready? Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, No Man's Sky. The only thing they swapped out was Marvel Rivals with someone else.
Which I hope No Man's Sky wins that one too, so they can get these fucking funds to finish up Light No Fire. Let them win all the awards. Fuck it.
I think you're hoping for too much on that one. I hope it comes out, but
We're not seeing that fucker until 2027. You watch.
Oh, Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles went on to best sim/strategy game. I hope it wins.
has anybody played it?
Moon has. Moon loves it. I'm waiting for it to go on sale. I cannot justify spending $50 on a PS1 game. I just can't. I want to play it really fucking badly, but I can't for that price tag. I just can't.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my inner rage coming out here in a minute. Why in the fuck are we voting on the most anticipated game to come out when none of these games are out yet and no one really give a shit about it until they come out?
That's true. I mean, I will say, well, then obviously, and this is okay. This is dumb. This is dumb. Most anticipated game, Grand Theft Auto 6. Of course, it's the most anticipated because you pushed it back 15 fucking times.
I think my 15 years. I'm like, you're about on point with that too. So.
Oh, yep, one a year. There you go. Promise every year. Broken.
Now, I've not heard of the new 007 First Light.
I have. I've watched some footage. It looks awesome.
I'm so excited for that game.
007 story that's not a movie.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Fucking cool.
I've seen footage of Marvel's Wolverine. I will be buying that game for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil, I've never been a fan of the franchise, so
me neither.
I have no interest in that. And The Witcher 4, okay, whatever.
I would love to play The Witcher 4 only because they have brand new Unreal Engine technology on that game.
Mm-hmm.
That has not been used in games before. So that is the one reason I want to play that game, to see what they did. And also, hopefully they fix the combat.
Make sure you vote for your best esports team, too.
Man, fuck them.
Man.
Content Creator of the Year, Peanut! There he is, dude! Look at this happy motherfucker.
I can't say. I don't understand the new... I give... The new Resident Evil, when it came out in first person, I was like, okay, that's cool. But honestly, like, the whole thing is just a hide and seek simulator. And it's like, I can't. I don't know why they keep doing it this way. And that's all this next game's going to be, is just hide from the big bad guy. And then,
So, didn't Elden Ring Night Rain just come out within last week?
Night Rain's been out for a while.
Gotcha.
No. Really? I thought it just. I thought it just came out too.
Not a long time, but not like a week ago.
Because best multiplayers: Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction.
Night Rain was released May 29th of this year.
It's something else. Didn't they just release another DLC?
I think they will be soon.
Gotcha. That's what I got misunderstood with, but. I think Arc Raiders.
Oh no, it did
probably win the best multiplayer.
December 3rd. This came out on my birthday. Yep. The expansion for Night Rain came out on December 3rd. Okay, I need to close this window. Stop it with the music.
The more and more I'm itching, I'm building my PC. I'm thinking about building it to be a sim racer rig.
Are you gonna get like a huge like one of those curve monitors to just?
No, I would get probably two 34s. I don't know. I'm still pricing it out, but like shit's expensive. I'd build my own like rig itself, like the sit down with the seats and stuff. I'd go to the junkyard and go find some like random ass fucking dashboard and build
Dude,
something.
yeah, just go grab you a fucking seat out of a Honda Accord, man. They're comfy as shit.
So go that route, and it's kind of, you can build your own like wood fixture to put all your stuff in, but I don't know, it's something that's on the table, but I got other shit I got to pay for first. So
Don't you ever use one of the Sims that is fully autonomous,
oh
like
God, no,
the hydraulics and stuff.
no.
It'll ruin you forever. I
Yes.
hate that I did that. I mean, it was an amazing experience, but damn it, now I want one.
So on my bucket list that I've added to it within the last year, in New York, they have an F1 arcade where they have the F1
Ooh.
simulators. And you can go up.
When I was in Texas, me and Rachel went to Andretti, the arcade they have there, but it has like
Yeah.
a 2-story like go-kart track that goes up and has embankments and stuff. They actually have like a line of just Sims that you can just race around tracks and stuff in. That shit was so cool, but it's also very expensive to do it.
Oh, I'm sure, but it would be fun to do for like an evening, I think.
Yeah.
Because I miss going to like Dave and Buster's and getting like your 8 buddies and getting into like the NASCAR machines and just beat the shit out of each other during the race.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or the snowmobile or the motorbikes, all those type of stuff.
Man, I love arcades.
There's a place that opened up here by me. It's nothing but claw machine.
Okay.
So it's 1 token to go in the claw machine. So 1 token's $1. But we're possibly going after Christmas, so I'll let you know if we end up going. It looks interesting, but I can't quote me on it yet till I go. But it's all claw machines. It's like all these different types. So
Shit, don't tell Rachel that. She's a monster at claw machines, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she good. She's
She
damn
gonna-
near winning me prizes. I'm like, it should be the other way around.
Yeah, you can,
Dylan, would you like a big stuffed teddy bear? I got this for you.
absolutely. I'll take
I
one.
would love one.
I was gonna give it to you, but okay, yeah, I'll take it.
I had to take out a second loan just to try to prove myself.
My nieces and nephews love the claw machines, especially Dave and Buster's. But like, I feel like I spend so much money on giving them putting towards like their cards just so they can spend on the claw machines, which are like 6 credits instead of a game that's 2. So it's
They want
Oh,
the
100%,
toys. They want the
yeah.
prizes.
they want
It's
the shiny
experience.
stuff. Yeah.
You're like, damn, dude. For like $50, I could have bought a new game and played it as much as I want to at home.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll buy you a simulated claw machine for your DS or something.
Yeah. Here's a $5 indie game of just a claw machine that you can play on your computer. There you go. Have fun. Have you seen those things with it when it's like a claw machine that you can control over the internet, and then if you win a prize, they send it to your address or some shit?
Yes, or the putt stuff where the people are trying to smack the people sitting there.
Wait.
So there's
What?
other ones. There's very similar, but like you have a putt. It's like putt, but there's a person who sits in between the different rows, and people are trying to line up and tee off and hit the person with the golf ball.
And this is like they control something online to do it?
Correct.
Oh, I've never seen that. That's wild.
Wait, that's weird. So how does that?
It's just like a virtual reality. Like you see it on your computer, like a camera, and you control everything.
The latency must be a bitch.
I'm sure.
No, I didn't mean to go right there. Ah, motherfucker. I clicked it, and then it took a second, and then it went left, and then it went down. No.
Dun dun dun.
I'm still looking at all these different categories for the 2005
I got
25
mad.
nominees.
I don't know if it's even like, not that I was planning on watching it anyways, but it's going to be the same 2 games that win almost everything. Like it's kind of like, what's the point anymore?
I forgot we played this game, Avowed.
Oh yeah, that is a good game.
Yeah, it's up for best RPG with Clear Obscura, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster
I'm
Hunter
not gonna
Wilds,
win.
and Outer
Avowed's-
Worlds 2.
Yeah, no. If Outer Worlds 2 is on there, that's definitely not winning. I still want to play Outer Worlds. I've been watching a lot of Coast streaming it. It looks really fun.
Best Action Adventure.
It always gives you a view of like how the gaming industry is with the
Yeah.
video game awards. And it's just kind of sad a little bit, you know?
Best
Like,
mobile game: Destiny Rising, Persona 5, Sonic Rumble, Yersamain, here's that Pretty Derby bullshit again. Worthing Waves.
What the fuck
I
is
would
Pretty
say it's
Derby?
You don't want to know. That's what got me
Okay.
down the rabbit hole of my Steam thing that I don't recommend clicking on.
Oh, that's
So,
right. Your hentai obsession. Okay,
yes,
I got you. Okay.
it's essentially horse racing minus the horses, but anime chicks.
Are
so
they
wait.
horse racing on tentacles?
No, there's no horses. There's just anime
Uh,
chicks running a horse course. It's
That's
free
not
to
weird.
play.
Oh, this
Yes.
actually looks interesting.
Oh, Dylan's gonna go down that rabbit hole now.
No, just playing.
Best debut indie game: Blueprints, Clear Obscura, Dispatch, Despolte. What the hell's that?
I'm curious
would
about
love-
Dispatch.
Oh, I love that game.
Like I said,
I really do.
Greg, you played Dispatch, didn't you?
Yeah, I love that. I'm going back through my second playthrough. It is a lot of fun.
Really? It's just like a
Yeah.
story game, right? Like you just choose your story.
Yeah, it's a choose your own adventure, but like there's other things that you're doing. Like, I mean, you're assigning heroes to like, you know, help out in different scenarios, but there's a bit of a strategy to it, as well as like who you're picking for your team. And then honestly, I mean the characters are great. Like they keep you hooked the whole time. The story is fantastic. It's funny. There's a lot of emotion to it. And I mean, my first playthrough, I thought I was going in a certain direction. Like like a romance with one. There's two romance characters that you can shoot, kind of like go down their path. I honestly thought I was, going to get the good ending, and I was dead wrong because of one tiny little thing that I did. I did not realize it was, going to be that much of an issue. But yeah, it was. I had a lot of fun playing that game. It's from the guy. Some of like the producers is Critical Role, so like they had some say like some of their actors, and then they had
It was.
yeah. So like it's got Matt Mercer, Travis Willingham, Laura Bailey. I think Sam and Liam and Taliesin all like they also have like a small bit in there. So I mean, like they place like some small bit parts, but like honestly, like the story, it's Aaron Paul stars as like the main guy.
Aaron Paul, holy shit!
Yeah, dude, he is
Magnets,
great,
bitch.
Yeah, he's really good in it. Like he does a great job, and I've been kind of like watching some follow-ups because I guess with the Game Awards and stuff, like people have been asking him about it and whether or not there's going to be a season 2. And he's really pushing for a season 2 because he's been saying how much he had fun voicing a video game. So
Nice.
it's really worth checking out. Honestly, like there is a lot of replayability. There's it's almost got like a I don't know what you want to call it, like not a Dark Souls ending, but like that the chance to have like 20 different endings, just based off your decisions and where you want to go with it. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. And you could get through. There's 8 episodes. It's about an hour an episode, depending on how much you're like how you play it. Worth it. I think it's on sale right now. It really is worth picking up.
I heard it's good, so
yeah. I know a couple of the guys in the Discord was playing it. Trying to think. I think Moose played.
John playing it with you?
No, no, I don't think John was playing. Trying to think who else. Was it? Bird was playing. I know that. Did Zach play it? I think Zach might have played it. I'll have to double check with him. But yeah,
it was Zach, Bird, and Moose.
Yeah, it honestly, like it's a single player game. It's not like you can play with friends, but it was kind of cool. Like talking with everybody as far as like, oh, where'd you end up? What did you do here? And who was like your significant other that you're taking? Yeah, like what relationship did you pursue? And yeah, it was honestly like if anybody hasn't played it yet, give it a shot.
Oh, hell
yeah.
Sorry, I'm coordinating trying to find a sitter tomorrow since my daughter has no school for this impending snowstorm.
Oof.
Did you see the category, Rodimus, of best adaptation?
Yes.
Motherfucking Devil May Cry made it. Devil May Cry made it, boy.
Have you been watching any of the Mighty Nine yet?
Yes, I'm caught up. Oh wait,
Okay.
today was a new episode. They said the 9th, I think. Was it the
Is-
9th or was it the 11th?
I don't. The last one I watched was they went into Caleb's background. Is that the new
Yes.
one? Okay.
No, I think that's the one that came out on our birthday.
Okay. Then
Let me double check. Hold on.
okay.
Wait, when did you
Hold.
watch this?
I watched the Caleb's background this morning. So new one tomorrow, right? Wednesdays.
I'm double checking. New episode Wednesday, so tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, episode 5 was the last one. Oh, wait. Yeah, it did say the 9th. That's so weird. Season 1, episode 6, mini gifts, December 9th, 2025, but it still says coming soon. That is today. Yeah, it's 7 days after. Wait, why does it say that episode 5 came out on the 2nd? I know damn well it came out on the 3rd because I was excited. I was like, hey, it's like a little birthday gift from Amazon, you know? That's so weird. Oh, well. Anyway, yeah, apparently tomorrow and or today. Available on Wednesday, December 10th at 3 a.m. We're just going to release it when no one's going to be watching it. Cool deal. But yes, it is a phenomenal show. I adore it.
I like how they've made some changes to the some of the background a little bit. This is, I mean, it's definitely the first Critical Role like show. I think we've talked about it before, where it's like you got to see the story from the beginning and like get involved.
It's the first completed recorded campaign that they did.
Yeah. So like you kind of came in like from the beginning, you got to know the characters, you got to know the background, and everything. I know they've made some changes so far, and I feel like they've done a really great job with the changes, kind of like improved the story a little bit. Like Caleb's background, they made it darker.
Made it very dark.
And
it's really cool. I love it.
Yeah, I think they did a fantastic, like, it was like, all right, keep it going. Like, this is going to be a good show.
All right. So you may have you've listened to all of Mighty Nine, like the recordings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have not. Right, I've heard some of them, but not all of them. Is your favorite character in the show the same as the one as it is in the actual recording?
What do you mean?
Like basically with me, it's like in the recordings, my favorite one was Jester, right?
Okay.
But in the show, Molly Mock is my favorite.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because I really like Not in the beginning. I think
because to me, sorry, to me, it's like when you're watching the recordings and stuff, it's like the like Sam makes Not, right? Like so you're watching Sam play Not, but in the show you're watching Not. It's Sam's voice, but like my mind separates them like completely.
Right. So I agree with you. I am right now the same way. I think I like Caleb, just because of this past episode. I feel like I like Caleb a lot more than I did in the recording. And I also agree about Molly. Like, I think I don't want to like ruin anything for you. So like, I don't know if you know like the fate of every character in the recording. Not. Okay,
I do.
So then I will not ruin it for you. So
which is kind of cool because now I get to watch the show as just what it is, and I do this with a lot of things. Like I see the hype around stuff, and I was like, it's really really cool. But then when like rendition comes out like a show, right? Then I can easily separate the two because I don't really know what's happened through the whole story, right? Only like bits and pieces, and but then I can go back, like say with Critical Role, and go watch all the recordings from start to finish. And then get like more backstory and have the pictures painted in my head of what the characters really look like from the show.
Yeah. Well, see, I think I agree. I think with like the Critical Role, like the stuff that they've done, like I did not, I mean, obviously, like everybody else, like catching up late into the recordings. And then with Mighty Nine, like it's been a while since I actually listened to it, like the whole, whole series. So like going back and now like it's almost like catching up again, but I feel like I'm revisiting a whole new show from a whole new perspective, and it's like things are coming back, you know what I mean, because it's been a while. And like the first 2 episodes I did have to go back and kind of like listen to the abridged versions because I was like, I didn't want to listen to the whole 4 hours again, but I wanted to make sure, like, did that happen? Did that happen? Okay, yes, that did happen. That
Make sure
did
you're
happen.
like caught up. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay, I'm not misremembering any of this. But in terms of like the character, I do remember like my feelings towards like certain characters and stuff. And yeah, uh, I think Molly has been great. That first couple of episodes, like I feel like
his backstory is so mysterious to me, and I'm just like,
yes,
I just want to know more. Like that's
yeah,
what's getting me with him. Is like I just want to know more.
yeah.
Plus, also I'm a sucker for tieflings. I really am. I fucking love tieflings.
There's one of the things I went back and listened to, which was fun. On Spotify, there is an artist called Autumn Orange. He makes
Bottom orange.
or Autumn, like the
Autumn orange.
yeah.
Bottom orange sounded so familiar to me for some reason. I was
Bottom
like,
or-
oh yeah, and then you're like, no. I'm like, oh, never mind. I don't even know what I was talking about in the first place.
Bottom Orange sounds like a game that's probably coming up on Rich's Steam account right now.
I was gonna say Bottom Orange is like the misfit band of Blind Melon. You
yes,
know?
yeah.
like it's like a
They're-
clever band of Blind Melon. They're called the Bottom Orange.
No, it's not even a cover band. It's like after the singer died, they're like, "What do you want to do?" Like, Alice, we can't be Blind Melon, but these are the only songs we know, so let's just play it under a different name, and we'll just be ourselves.
Instead of a melon, how about a citrus this time?
Yeah.
Great idea.
I love zesty stuff.
Zesty stuff. Oh man.
No, it's Autumn Orange. He does like lo-fi beats, and
Love lo-fi.
he has albums based off of each, like I think almost each Mighty Nine character. So there's like 2 albums for Caleb, there's 2 albums for Jester, there's 2 albums for Ford, there's 1 for Bo. And I was listening to them at on the plane and stuff. It was nice. It was cool because they're like, you know, they were great beats, but they also had like little clips on the show or the recordings like peppered in. So
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
yeah, you
I'm
should
gonna
check it
check
out.
that out. That sounds pretty dope. Yeah.
I was just like, what is the mighty? Then I looked it up. I'm like, that's something I'm gonna have to go start watching now.
It's dude, have you seen Vox Machina?
Yes, I love Box
Okay.
Machina.
There you go. Then yeah, same shit. Different story. Basically.
I gotta finish Grimoire first. So
Finish what? What are you watching?
the one that you sent me.
Oh, Grimgar. Yeah.
Grimgar. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny. I was talking to my buddy at work the other day after you sent me the message of like, I'm indifferent to this. And I was talking to him and I was like, hey, you remember that anime you recommended to me, Grimgar? He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I got a buddy watching. He seems pretty indifferent. And it was so funny because he's like, dude, I literally rewatched that the other day. For some reason, it's not as good as the first time I saw it. And I was like, dude, same. I was like, I don't know what it was, man. Like, I thought it was so good. Then I was like watching it again with you. And I was like, I think it's because I've seen so many other better ones since it. And so now I'm looking back at it and I'm like, you know, that actually wasn't like, it wasn't bad, but it also wasn't like blow you out of the water.
No, I mean, it's got a good story. I just feel like it needs more.
I just like the art. The art always gets me. The way that they do like the lighting through the trees and stuff and the shadows on 2D like that makes it look spectacular. Like it looks beautiful, and the realism brought to fantasy was a really cool concept to me. But yeah, the story was a little meh.
Like I said, I'm indifferent. I'll finish it out because I'm almost there anyways. But
yeah, I mean the fights at the end is really cool, but it's also like, oh, there's totally should be like another season, but there's not. It's like they left on a cliffhanger, like they meant to do it, and then they didn't. And I was like, oh,
What's it about?
it's like a spin on an isekai. So like, you know, these people get transported to a fantasy world, but they are like, they don't get powers. Like they're not like the heroes and stuff. They're just like an adventure party, and they have to like scavenge things for food. It took their whole party to kill one goblin because they were just inexperienced in fighting and stuff. And like, this is going to get kind of graphic, but with like when they fight the goblin, right? Like they stab it, and instead of it like bursting into pixels, like some of the isekais and shit, he like actually got stabbed and starts screaming and starts like flailing at them and like trying to kill them. And they're freaking out and they're trying to kill it. And then one dude actually killed it and it like fucked with his head. Kind of like somebody that like would kill somebody, like another being out of self-defense. And then it kind of comes back to him like, oh my God, I just killed somebody. Like I killed something. And so it, like I said, it brought the realism into it instead of just like, this is a game, blah, blah, blah. That's what captivated me about it realistically. It's a one season. Sorry, I just went away from my mic. It's a single season. What is it, like 12 episodes or something like that?
I think so. I'm on episode 9.
Yeah. So it's a quick watch and they're like 30-minute episodes.
That's not terrible.
It's good. And if somebody's in the mood for it, watch it. If not, it's like a solid 6.5 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, you're selling me with that. It's good.
It's kind of meh.
I tried watching Lazarus on HBO. Have you watched that? It's on Max. It's they kind of made it seem like it's like a spiritual successor to Bebop. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. It doesn't feel. It's not like the same show to me, but it's okay. I mean, I think some people would like it. It might not just be like something I'm into or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I couldn't get through like 2 episodes.
Gotcha. I had to admit to Zach that I was wrong. I watched 4 episodes of Castlevania Nocturne, and I just wasn't quite feeling it. It was just too much of a drastic change. But I watched episode 5, and literally everything changed. I was like, oh, okay, nope, I'm good. I'm in. Like this is actually really fucking dope. So I had to apologize. I had to basically own up and was like, I'm sorry. I called it trash. It's not trash.
Did you are you on season 2? Like, did you get, how far are you?
Well, their seasons work really weird. So hold on, let me check. Because they'll have like 2 episode seasons.
Yeah.
Season 1, episode 6.
Okay. Season 2 is rough. I want to prepare you for that.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm only 2 episodes away from that, so check it.
Yeah,
It looks like it goes into the Daughter of Ra story or some shit. I'm just looking at the thumbnails of the episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to like tell you like. I mean, you've already invested. If you're gonna keep going by all means.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna finish
it. I had a hard time.
Gotcha.
Getting through that show for the 2nd season.
Is it too British?
It's just the story pace is weird. The animation is kind of like all over the place too.
It's not as good as the first Castlevania, realistically.
No,
I don't think it can beat that. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, no, I love that show. It's this one. I'm less invested in the characters. I'm less like the art. Like I said, the artwork. It's like funky for like no reason. So I don't know.
Well, speaking of shows and movies, do you want to add to the movie list?
Oh,
look at that segue.
Boom!
Damn. Okay.
Bringing it out.
Doing it a segment early, but we can do it.
No, we're doing our own thing. John's not
That's
here.
Fine. Okay, well, since you brought it up, what are you adding to it, sir?
All right, so
I'm waiting for you to say, fuck, I don't have a movie.
Wait, hold on. I want you to go first because I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to add. I want you to go first.
Do you know what I'm going to add?
Yeah, we just watched it. I was thinking that you were going to add it.
Nope.
No? Okay. Oh, then I'll go. Okay, then I'll go. So because we watched Ready Player One, she had the bike from Akira, which made me go back and watch Akira again, and that is what I'm adding. I love that movie.
Oh, okay. I want to talk about this later, but I'll let Rich pick his movie.
AKIRA?
AKIRA, the anime movie, Akira.
From 2016?
No, I don't know. Shit.
It's like 1988.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that one.
Yeah, 1988. Yep.
Added to the list. Wasn't ready for a movie yet, so give me a second. I'll go through my list.
Gotta keep you on your toes, man.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to facilitate things for tomorrow still.
Gotcha.
My own personal list here.
Well, while he's doing that, Dylan. All right, so I went into a Apple Plus had like a huge sale on anime for last month, and Akira was on sale for like $5. I did not pull the trigger and buy it because I can't tell you the last time I've seen it, and I had to go back and I wanted to like read the reviews again to be like, was this a good movie? I don't remember it, and this seems like a movie that is either you really love it or you absolutely
really
hate it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like Red Bull, bro.
My movie.
All right.
We're going with
Yes,
the Three Ninjas.
Tum Tum, Rocky,
Yep.
Colt. Yeah.
My daughter and I watched it for the other day for the first time for her, and she laughed at it.
I love those movies growing up.
Okay, Greg, what's your movie?
You might have to look this up. Is Violent Night on there?
I don't think so.
Did we pick that one? I can't remember if we.
I don't think we have. I'm looking. There's no like good search feature for the list. It's just
I know. I'm trying to go through too, and I feel
Control
like
F.
that too. But no, Violent Night is not on the list.
That's gonna be my movie pick.
Good movie. That was a movie like I wasn't expecting what that movie was going to be watching into it.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
I don't know. I might be streaming that Christmas Eve because I got no plans, so might be a good movie to watch. Okay, well, that's the list for the week. Speaking of lists, you guys want to do a top 10?
Boom.
There you go. Look at that.
I love it.
Transition after transition. Come on,
Let's
now.
go. I want to be rage baited so bad right now.
I don't think I'm going to rage bait you this week. I'm going to save the 2 lists that I did find for the live show.
Not about Southern food.
It's not food related at all. So I'm only bring 1 list this week. I will bring 2 lists, possibly 3 for the live show next week. For I'm calling it our holiday party next week. So
it's the holiday season.
I will do my rendering of a Christmas children's storybook next week.
Hell yeah.
We are going to talk about Hookers and Blow Save Christmas.
Nice.
But to the top 10 list, we're going to talk about the top 10 best board games of all time.
Ooh. Risk.
Clue. Ooh.
Clue is number 4. Risk is number 5.
Boom, dude. 2 off the bat.
That should be at the top.
Catan.
Catan was number 6.
Dude.
Would you consider Operation a board game?
Operation would be considered a board game, but it's not in the top 10.
Monopoly?
Number 1.
Ew, gross.
I know, right? Like, why 1? I understand the list because of popularity, but not 1. The game's so fucking overrated. I'm sorry.
It's the most rage baiting game ever.
Dude, I'm getting mad thinking about that game. Dude.
I hate that game so much.
Like your best friend fucking bankrupts you because you hit fucking Broadway. It's like, God damn it.
Overall, Monopoly is a great game to play with on a family game night. Just don't let anyone flip the game board once they go bankrupt.
Yeah, dude. It's so because you sit there for fucking hours playing this game and just one wrong fucking move on late game, dude, you're fucking broke.
Yep.
Fucking broke.
Mortgage everything.
I had a Lord of the Rings version of Monopoly. I had to fucking sell the ring that came with it to be able to afford my place.
How does that even like
bullshit?
You had the one ring to rule them all. You're like, nah, I can't.
Yeah, I had to sell it, man. It's gold, man. You get gold's up right now. Shit.
I am gonna lose the Shire. I need to sell.
Lose the Shire. This is Bilbo's like cousin story who actually got the ring instead, and he swapped it with a fake one that. Nice. Anyway, that's crazy. Board games and hobbies. Sorry,
number 10.
Fuck yeah, Trouble.
Not in the top 10.
Thinking of all the ones that I had.
Trivial Pursuit.
Not in the top 10.
Motherfucking Scrabble.
Scrabble is number 7.
Let's go, dude. We're fucking crushing this. Play a lot of board games. Greg, think of the classics.
I'm thinking of the classics. I'm trying to think of like every board game I played as a kid. Do we say Connect 4?
Connect 4 is not on the list.
Is that? I mean, the board just sits in a different plane. You know, that's technically a board game.
Mousetrap.
Not in the top 10. Good game.
Good pull, though. Good pull.
Life game. The Game of Life.
Game of Life is number 3.
That game's a better version of Monopoly.
Yes. My daughter and I play that a lot. She likes playing the game.
I had Life on a floppy disk for an old desktop computer that I used to play on.
Same.
Dude.
Now hold on.
Same,
When
right?
talking about
Dude.
floppy disk, are we talking about the true 3.5 or the bigger one?
Yes.
Okay.
Because like at the time the newer ones were out, we were still using the older ones because we couldn't afford the new. And our computer had both slots. What's up?
I had an
we've
old
got two
Commodore
slots.
64 that's still in the attic. I might bring it down one of these days and see if it works still.
You said a Commodore?
Yeah.
You had, dude. That's crazy that you have one, man. That's wild. Don't ever get rid of it.
No.
Scrabble? Did we say Scrabble?
Scrabble is number
7. Yeah.
Mystery
Gamer
Date.
Crush.
What was that? Mystery Date?
Mystery Date.
Is that the one with the little flip up things? And you had to let no, that was Guess Who? Guess Who?
Yeah.
Guess Who's not on the list?
Damn.
Oh, sorry, it's on the list, but not in the top 10.
Okay. I guess that makes me feel better, sort of.
Did we say Shoots and Ladders?
Shoots and Ladders is a good guess, but it's outside at number 11.
Let's go with its counterpart, Candyland.
Candyland is on the outside looking in at number
Damn.
12.
Really depressing game once you find out what the history of it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
right? Right? Dude, never played it again.
Nope.
Nope.
Did we say
Clue?
how
Clue's
about
number 4?
yeah, we said Clue.
Thanks.
Trouble?
Trouble's not in the top 10.
Yeah, I said Trouble after I said sorry.
So, just to give you a recap, you have Monopoly at 1, you don't have 2, you have Life at 3, Clue at 4, Risk at 5, Catan at 6, Scrabble at 7, you do not have 8, you do not have 9, and number 10 is Sorry.
Jenga. Is that would that be a
not in the top 10.
Axis and Allies.
Not in the top 10. Good game, though.
Stratego.
Outside looking in at 13.
Just think about all the games we had growing up.
Okay, first clue. There was a movie about a chick playing this game.
Okay, it's probably not from what you just said, but it did jumpstart my head. Jumanji.
Not Jumanji.
Playing this game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, chess.
Number 2.
Boom. Were you talking about Queen's Gambit?
Yes.
I knew it. I knew it, dude. Hell yeah.
What about checkers?
Checkers is number 9. My other hint was going to be like these two games are going to be the same but different. The board's the same but different colors. Was going to be my hint.
Board's the same, but the players move differently.
Yeah. Still missing number 8.
Oh, okay. Let's pull
Battleship.
one. Shit.
Battleship?
Battleship at number 8.
Oh
Let's go.
shit. Battleship is amazing. I love it. I was gonna
some
pull Aggravation out from the fucking dust bunnies.
couple honorable mentions was Ticket to Ride, which I don't think I've ever played, but I've heard it's a good game to play.
Motherfucking Boggle.
Boggle is not anywhere that I see yet.
Aw.
Dungeons and Dragons was 15.
Oh wow. Why did we not say that? But also, why is it not top 10?
I feel bad about myself not saying
I feel so. We literally were just talking about a show made from D&D, right? Like,
I can see why it's not in the top 10 because I feel like the majority of people around the world, they know what D&D is, but never really played it. But they played like chess and checkers.
Also, yeah, to me,
games, right?
D&D is not really a board game.
Yeah, it's a
tabletop
game.
Yeah.
Stratego.
Oh my god, would you count Yahtzee as a board game, even though it's just dice?
No, I don't think so.
I used to love Yahtzee.
I'd call it more of a card game. Mousetrap was 33. Mancala was 39. Those little stones.
Oh, dude, Mancala. Dude, I used to play that in fucking elementary school.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Every teacher had one.
Every teacher had a yes. Every teacher had a fucking Mancala game in their fucking classroom, man. If you're acting up, they would just give you that because they knew that you were just bored.
Yeah.
Granted, well, that goes back to why I said I played a lot of Mancala now, thinking about it.
So that's the list this week. I'll save the other ones for next week. I'm going to try and rage bait some people next week.
Fuck yeah. Especially chat.
Yeah, especially it's the last episode of the year. So, let's go around the room. Final thoughts, Greg. Don't fly Delta.
Don't fly Delta. Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck you, Delta. Also, all right, a couple of things. Let's do a quick little mini rant here. Don't fly Delta. please don't bring in your food from home into an airport. Like, there's just, like, I don't, no, just don't do it.
How did it even get
Also-
past TSA?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. How did she
Okay.
pass TSA with that? Because they're pretty.
I don't-
fucking
Nah,
strict
she found a
with it.
Boston market in that
Yeah.
bitch. That's what she did.
I would like to know how she did that, and I also would like to know the lady with the giant mason jar full of coleslaw, how you got that in. Because there's signs everywhere that say, like, if you have liquids, it can only be like in a 3-ounce container, like shit like that. Like, this was like a legit huge mason jar full of just coleslaw.
I
And
gotta
she's
eat this
just
coleslaw before I get on the
digging in with a fork, just going to town on it.
This is why I love airports, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Was it
Also,
like the thick coleslaw or like the fine chunk stuff?
it was
Yeah.
like, what do you mean? It was like shredded, barely any mayonnaise.
Rich, I
thought it
don't
was-
think that he studied the cut
Yeah,
of
I honestly-
coleslaw.
So I'm more thinking: is it a restaurant grade or is it like KFC?
Oh, it's like somebody
Wait,
made quickly at home. Like, it was just cabbage and carrots, and
Gotcha.
like, I'm assuming. I honestly thought it was sauerkraut.
Think about
at
sitting
first.
next to her on the plane, bro.
Did not do that. Only at the gate, and I moved quickly.
Yeah, that's the way to clear out the area around you at an airport. Pull out a fucking jar of coleslaw and start eating it. Right? People are like, yo, we're getting the fuck away.
Yeah. Also, final thought on the flying is, for the love of God, like, look, you want to sit your seat and take your shoes off? Fine. On a long flight, I get it. But why do you need to walk around in your socks or bare feet and then go into the bathroom on an airplane? That is the most foul thing
no!
I have ever witnessed in my entire life. And like,
I'm guessing this
there's
was an adult.
all of them between the ages
Oh.
of like 40 and 70. Like, come
Oh,
on, you're an adult.
God.
If it was a toddler, I'd be like, all right, sure. Like,
Yeah, they just
whatever.
ran away from their parents, and they just, it's like, oh, whatever.
you're an adult. You pay a mortgage. Like, you should be making.
Pay a mortgage.
Like, you
Put
should be
some
making
fucking
better.
shoes on you, you uncivilized swine.
Yeah, get your shit together. That being said, next week live show for the holidays, and then also go have a spa day. Go enjoy yourself, relax, take the edge off. Get a foot scrub. Get like a coffee mask on. Just sit in a steam room for 10
That
minutes.
sounds amazing.
Dude, highly
I'm
recommend
gonna
it.
take your advice. I'm gonna take your advice.
Do it up, and then jump in a cold plunge.
That
Wake you
sounds
right
even
up.
better. Realistically,
Mm-hmm.
I do like cold plunges.
That's all I got.
Dylan, final thoughts.
Final thoughts, like always, try something new. Because what's life without whimsy? It's the holiday season, so loop-de-doo and dickory-da, all that jazz. Just be safe out there, especially if you're traveling. If you're flying, of course, don't choose Delta; they suck. And take this time to, especially like around like Christmas Eve and Christmas. Can you please just for me, whoever cares out there, just unplug. Be with your family, be with your loved ones, whatever. Or well, technically, if you're with your family, just unplug. Spend some time. This is like the only time of the year that you really just need to be with your family. So just don't be that person at the Christmas dinner on your fucking phone. Don't be that guy. That's all I got.
Be that guy. No, seriously. Enjoy your time. Obviously, here, if you are feeling it's the season, right? Seasonal depression is a thing. It does haunt a lot of people. If you don't have a family, you're not going to, and you want to reach out and talk to someone, hit any one of us up. We will gladly talk to you, listen, give you non-professional advice that may be good or bad, depending on the day and the current mindset of the person. But in serious note, if you're struggling with the holidays, please reach out, talk to someone. There are hotlines out there. There are lots of places you can call for free. You can call us on Discord. Reach out. It's a thing. Be nice to people. You never know what they're going through. Just smile. A smile goes a long way with some people, or just a hi. Or I'm going to challenge you again this week. I want you to open some doors for people and walk into the business. Say, have a good day or whatever. Don't just close the door in front of them or whatever. I think that needs to come back as a society. We need to be nicer to each other.
I feel like I'm being targeted.
Uh-oh. Why, you just shut the door in front of people?
Yeah, like, haha, loser. Lock the door, even though the business is open.
Dylan's at the gas station running to the door, so he gets to the door first just to shut it.
I'm the QT bandit. Yes.
Okay, QT Bandit, take us out.
And that's it, everyone. Episode 90. So, in 1990, the Hubble Space Telescope was launched into space, and scientists are still puzzled about the size and reach of Rich's sarcasm. Thank you all for joining us. Thanks for listening to DPS, and have a good one.
I was waiting because I'm like, oh, 1990, here we go. It's going to be an old joke.
Didn't think I was going that route.
Nope, I didn't think you're going that far. But
Episode is this? 90?
Now recording 90, maybe. Yeah.
yes, it'll be episode 90
Yes.
because we skipped last week too. So
We lost the bot.
Already. He had enough of my shit.
He was like, "Oh God, they can't remember shit."
where the hell did he go, motherfucker? I didn't say you could fucking quit.
Don't you quit on me.
Get back.
All right, he's back. He's back.
Oh.
Dude, this game mode is epic, bro. Holy shit.
Are you doing the For Honor?
Yeah.
You can also talk about the Netflix buying Warner Brothers and Paramount trying to hostile take over it.
Oh, we can definitely talk about that. I've been. It's the one thing I've been reading about while I was on vacation, sitting in the goddamn airport for like 18 hours. Well, almost 18 hours. Feels like it.
Gotcha. Okay, well, let's get started. So here we go. 3, 2, 1.